The Browning version is a play by Terence Rattigan, highlighting the attitude of a teenage student towards his teacher Crocker Harris. Crocker Harris was a very strict disciplinarian and most of the students disliked him. But he was an awesome teacher. Taplow, a boy, was asked to stay for extra work by his teacher, Mr. Crocker Harris. He was naturally very disappointed, and his later conversation with Mr. Frank, the science teacher, who was very informal and friendly with students, reveals this. The students' remarks on his teacher are awful and shocking because they are very close to reality. He imitates the voice of Mr. Crocker Harris and calls him practically inhuman. But instead of his anger, Taplow's words show his love and dedication towards his teacher, Mr. Crocker Harris. Frank quite failed in tempting Taplow to abuse Crocker Harris. Thus, Taplow represents an ideal student who stays there for extra work even after Frank tells him to get dismissed. How does this relate to the value compassion? The Browning version is a poignant critique of the way a person's worth is measured by their successes and failures, and how these come into govern an individual's life and way of being. The author, through his play, vividly brings about the agony of a dedicated teacher and how we many a times fail to realize the real worth of a person. The moral of the chapter Browning version was to present the relationship between a student and a teacher. Between student-teacher relationship there is always something the students do not notice, and that is the love and concern of their teachers towards the future well-being of their students. The compassion they have for their students is depicted here. Through the play, the relationship between the student and teacher is depicted. Taplow, who was expected to show his anger, instead chose to respect and not disobey his teacher, despite Mr. Harris' ways of teaching. Love, compassion are the true feelings that stabilize relations. Now you may answer the following questions. Thank you.